Thank you, boys. I'm sure that our agent from Inter won't do anything naughty. So, for this small payment, I'm expected to divulge as much as I know about the goings-on in the world of alternative international relations and trading. Espionage to you, I'm sure. Well, you only get what you pay for. Unless, of course, someone else is paying. Champagne. Most of the people here rely on my discretion, so I will only tell of those guests who have betrayed me and who no longer deserve my protection. Agreed? Well, you don't have a choice, really. Yes, it was at a recent bash I threw in Mexico in honor of some very special friends of mine. Just about everybody who was anybody came, but everything went terribly wrong. You see, there was going to be a proposal of marriage between Baron Wilhelm von Fellhain and a certain young, beautiful lady. But she was savagely jilted by the evil Baron.
But, Mom...
Yes, Horace?
I thought it was to you that the Baron Wilhelm was supposed to be proposing. Yes, I remember.
Thank you, Horace, that is enough.
I am to serve.
Thank you, Horace.
Yes, Mom. I shall remove myself from your sight, since I think I may have put my foot in it again.
Yes, Horace is right, though, although I'm loath to admit it. I was humiliated in public by that wicked man. Together we could have been the most respectable couple in the underworld high society. But no, he would have none of it. Waiter, 2 more glasses of champagne, if you'd be so kind, darling. Oh, thank you, wonderful. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. A cruel crime has been committed against me. I have been unjustly treated by an Oceanavian aristocrat. Normally he's so dashing and adventurous. Sometimes he would ride in on horseback and slice whole candles in two with a single swipe of a sword, an absolute essential for the perfect party. It happened like this. I was so terribly drunk, and, well, I'm ashamed to say it, but I was being quite frank with Baron Wilhelm. And that is how you have always felt about me.
You are mistaken, Madame Furs. I have no intention of marrying someone from your lowly class. I belong to a royal lineage. I am of the Fellheim family, a name not to be tainted by petty organized marriages, designed only to impress superficial pretenders who attend superficial parties in the tawdry fake frocks. No, madam. If you believe I had any affection for you beyond the manners required of a gentleman guest, you are sorely mistaken. I have never been so imposed upon and thus insulted in all my days as a leading Oceanavian dignitary. First, you have the social manners of a parasite.
I feel faint. Oh.
I say, take that back, you can. Apologize to the lady immediately, or I'll...
Or you will what? Perhaps you are challenging me? It was a challenge to a duel, perhaps? Here, take my other sword. And now you discover why they call me the fencer. Now, fight like a man.
Wilhelm?
Brother!
We must leave. Stop this at once. We have business.
But the party was just starting.
That reminds me, I have an urgent appointment. Mustache, cheerio, important people, can't be kept waiting, that sort of thing.
Brother Richthof, you have let him escape. I must pursue him and fulfill this challenge. My honor must be retained.
Your honor is intact, Wilhelm von Fellheim. And besides, your prey has flown.
But
Now listen to me, Wilhelm. Get into the plane. We are about to leave. These people do not matter anymore. Go now and leave this to me.
I will go, but only because I will not stay here a minute longer.
I must apologize to all concerned. Ladies, gentlemen, and especially our host, Madame Furs, you must excuse us. We, like birds, must fly south, for winter is coming. Here, let me help you up. Madame Furs, are you hurt? It would be a heinous crime if your perfect skin had been marked in any way by my brash brother.
Oh, Baron Richter, what have I done? I have been mistaken. My foolish, foolish heart. It was to you, the dashing gentleman flying ace, that I intended to give my affection. I have misled myself. Will you, Baron Richter von Fellheim?
No, I will not marry you either. Accept my humblest apologies, but I have the Fellheim name to think of. Oh dear, she has failed. To the lady, gentlemen. And now I, Baron Richter von Fellheim, will take my leave. I must fly. Ha! 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 Wilhelm, I'm on my way.
And with that, they both got into that dratted red biplane, which Baron Richthof insists on travelling everywhere in, and flew away, out of the party, and out of my life.
It might be appropriate for you to leave now. Madame Furs, as you can see, is very upset. The gentleman will show you out.
Ta-ta, and drop by at any time. It was such a pleasure.
More updates on Alien Talks later. Now we have a report in from Mexico, where the notorious couple, Ms. X and Mr. Y, have escaped from a high-security prison in the city of Guadalajara. The breakout happened several days ago, but the Mexican prison authorities have been keeping it under their sombreros because they couldn't believe the manner in which they had escaped. Eyewitness reports say that a red World War I biplane somersaulted into the exercise yards in prison complexes 1 and 2 in broad daylight. Both X and Y escaped in this way. Ms. X and Mr. Y, famous for their method of committing crimes which succeed through their astute use of maps and geography. One official said, "I'm surprised that they didn't escape earlier." Coming up after the break, movie rights to the Alien Kidnap. Mr. Mogul of Mogul Entertainment and Movie Enterprises puts in a bid.
Where have you been, Agent? Hope the Furs information was worth it. Get back here immediately. No, stay where you are. I'll send someone to pick you up. On the off chance of X and Y escaping, we put a tracer in Y's prison uniform. We couldn't be sure that they were connected to this mission, but the cyber dudes have changed our minds about that. The monkeys hacked into some computer somewhere and found a security group called Scanner Team have a contract at the same place we tracked Y to. The grounds are newly bought. The state agents in Guyana confirmed that the person hiring the Scanner Team is the same person who bought the estate, a Baron R. Fellheim. The RISC troops are alert. We shall waste no more time. Pack your bags. You're off to Brazil.
The Baron's Fellheim will be very interested in you. Don't you think so, Mr. White?
Certainly do think so, Miss X. Shall we perhaps torture him?
To please the Barons? No, we shall just wait, Mr. White.
I know. We shall show
him the navigation by remote long-distance coordinate in cryptus.
Splendid, Miss X.
Why, thank you, Mr. White. Now listen up, Agent. This machine stops all the world's peace delegates dying a very sudden and horrible death. We were hired
By the Barons.
by the Barons to devise and program it to steer the seal shark war cruisers around a coral reef. The hulls have been fitted with pressure-sensitive pipes that are filled with a chemical sulfate solution.
That will explode when it comes into contact with water.
This will start off a chain reaction which will set off all the ammunition stored in the hulls.
Which are shared by the peace delegates, a world-famous plane designer, your agent friend, and the anarchists who are under the impression that they are guarding them.
Yes! One push of this button will stop the program and result in...
Boom!
Clever, eh? It's a shame you won't be around for the outcome. I'm sure that the Barons have something just as exciting for you in store.
Well, well, I must welcome you to Demon Villa, present home and base of operations for the Barons von Fellheim. You must know who we are by now, so I shall not waste time with the pleasantries.
We should kill him now. The agent has got this far. They are a danger to our plans.
Nonsense, brother. Like those anarchists, we shall make good sport of our spy before their execution. Well, secret agent, before you are disposed of, I am sure you have many questions, yes? Like, what is this setup all about? By now you have realized that we are not in league with aliens, but with petty activists. But they are small fish and no use to us at all. You see, friend, the times, they are changing, eh?
Yes, you, our guest, shall have the honor of being the first to hear our master plan.
Wilhelm, I am interrogating the prisoner of war. Go and get the sherry.
Do not address me in that way. We are both commanders. We have equal status. I may be forced to challenge you.
Put away your sword, Wilhelm. Do not waste your energy. I must apologize, the agent, for my brother's temperament. See, even I bring him to a challenge, his own brother. No, but seriously, I suggest that you do not try to do anything too foolish, because he has been known to be rash, and I cannot be responsible for his actions, brother? Our plan is this. We now control world peace. It is we who decide whether or not the world destroys itself. And you know something, Herr Spy? We have made our choice. With the loss of their precious peace negotiators, governments all over the world will accuse each other of sabotage. Things will become worse than ever before. An irreversible process will begin. Weapon stockpiles will mount. Whole armies, air forces and navies mobilized.
You see, we have no intention of returning the peace conference delegates. They will become shark feet.
The world will degenerate into glorious war. Again, our skies will be filled with men of honor. A new thinking shall encompass the minds of people. A noble territorial instinct to protect and survive. And in all of this, we will support their cause by supplying their weapons.
And because of this, we will become rich.
And after the wars are over, after the countries have been exhausted of their resources, we shall emerge as their new leaders. With our economic and military knowledge, we shall give the strong survivors a purpose. We shall give them a new and orderly world.
A world of soldiers and pilots and great leaders and smart uniforms. And no more chewing gum or spies or soap operas or chat shows or Nobel Peace Prizes. The world shall have
Supreme leaders, us, the Barons von Fellheim. Our family name restored in honor. A name that will fly on banners until the end of the next millennium. You do not look impressed. Never mind, I didn't expect you to see it our way. And I believe that soon it won't matter, because now you will die.
Richthof, are you not forgetting yourself? We must respect our guest.
Oh, yes. Any last requests? I expect you'd like to see our hostages die. After all, the governments of the world will not come up with the gold. They'll just keep sending agents like yourself. We shall send them a message that they will remember.
Remote coordinates transmission program override. Deactivation will occur in 600 seconds, 599 seconds, 598 seconds,
Peace,
597 seconds,
Yes.
596
Now
seconds,
you can continue your pathetic
595
negotiations
seconds,
at the bottom of the
594
ocean.
seconds, 593 seconds, 590 seconds.
Shred and blast! We are being attacked! We must escape!
For a moment there, I really thought you weren't going to make it. A week later, and just about everything is stitched up. We caught the escaping Baron, freed the delegates, and Carol Skylark, designer of the thing we all thought was a UFO. The new peace summit was very successful. We've also locked up all of those unpopular anarchist chaps, though I feel sorry for them myself. They didn't know they were as doomed as the peace delegates. In fact, I don't think they even knew anything about the Baron's plan. Arms dealers all over the world are going out of business, including that KIL company in Sydney. Agent Bosch is happy and well-groomed. Skylark has received a large commission to produce more of her new rescue vehicle designs, provided they don't fall into the wrong hands. The only villains who got away scot-free were X and Y, who apparently knew South America like the back of their hands. If I didn't know better, secret agent, I'd say that you saved the world. Your mission was a grand success. Brigadier Dogs, signing off.